Anico for about 2 yards. It will be 2nd and 8. All right, somebody get me a shot of the scoreboard.
Good hit there.
Okay, here we go. Watch this. Watch this, fellas. Here we go. Watch the little football, and it'll just prove you that I'm announcing and working. There we go. It's Verona's football, and they trail 7-6. Thanks a lot, fellas. All right, having some fun here today on an awful day for anything but high school football.
Well, this is a day to play football. Did you notice, Paul, there hasn't been, and I'm kind of hoping I don't bite my tongue, there hasn't been an injury of any kind. You see, what happens in a day like today is everybody's slowed down, and nobody can run full out. And as a result, you cut down on a lot of injuries. And that's a good thing.
That was Mark Anico with the carry. So it will be 3rd and 5.
Kids knew that if it was a rainy day and we were going to practice, that we were going to scrimmage because, like I say, chances of injury in a wet day like today are reasonably negligible.
Rollout left, pressure is on, and Martino forced out of bounds. He just couldn't turn the corner. John Jackson with a big defensive play in the first half. The junior forces Martino from the pocket, and then Martino just couldn't, because of the footing, make the turn at the sideline. He goes out of bounds, and once again it will be D'Angelo in to punt for the Hillbillies.
And you know, you got big Mr. Jones back there ready to pick up one of these things, but not this one.
Ball rolls, and it will be down by the Hillbillies. This is the way the action in the first half took place, and once again, Bill and I couldn't see it, so this is our first look at what's going to be going on. It was Verona that turned the ball over early in the football game, and the result was a bad snap from center that popped the ball free. And there you see the quarterback just really never had good possession of that one.
Now I see what happened.
Glen Ridge covered up on the play. And then we'll get time for one more highlight on this one. We're going to watch Corbett Jones, who's going to take the ball on the next Glen Ridge possession. He'll get the pitch on the outside, and Jones will turn it across, and he's got enough yardage for a Glen Ridge touchdown. Let's get back to the actual action, because Jones is going to break this one long, and Jones is going to go all the way.
He is gone, and nobody going to catch him now.
70-yard touchdown run for Corbett Jones.
Good block out there. Boy, I'd love to see this play when somebody threw a great block to spring him free.
Corbett Jones, 70-yard touchdown run.
Had to be Deli Mackel. Had to be Deli Mackel leading the play.
The Ridgers take a 13-6 lead. Ben Saveni on to attempt the extra point. In just a minute, I'll add more points up on the board. Feel a little bit like David Letterman. He sometimes plays around with electronic things. Snap is low. Ben Saveni is going to have to chase this one down. He'll pick it up, try to throw on the run, and it will be incomplete. So the score will stay 13-6, and let's see if we can have the cheerleaders help us count it off here. All right. Corbett Jones, 112 rushing yards, thanks to the big 70-yard carry. (13-6). Glen Ridge with the lead.
Corbett made a great run. He waited for that blocker to clean up on the cornerback. Was a great block on the cornerback. He turned the corner. Nobody put a hand on him. And nobody's going to catch him from behind.
Corbett Jones, the all-conference track athlete from Glen Ridge, has scored his second touchdown of the day. For Jones, his 11th touchdown of the season, his 8th rushing touchdown. And Ben Saveni will kick it away. 13-6 the score. Good kick. Fielded at the 14-yard line. And the Hillbillies take it out to the 30. So that is where Verona will start from, trailing by 7. Next week coming up on TV3, a battle in the blue division of the Greater Middlesex Conference as the Rams of South River, we saw them earlier in the season against New Providence, will take on the defending Central Jersey Group 2 state champions from Carteret. You can watch that action. It's a Friday night game, but you can see it Saturday evening at 8 and Monday afternoon at 3. 1st and 10 for the Hillbillies.
The game is certainly not out of the wood. It's Verona's to win. They got a quarter and a half to win the game in. A lot of time. They've got to beat the elements. They've got to get a break. They've got to hold on to the football, maintain their composure.
Panico tries to fight his way outside. Makel chased him down from behind with a little help.
Just no place to run that place. Just no place to run. Quick pitch. Everybody saw the pitch right out in the open. And you know, the Glen Ridge defenders are just too big, I guess, on that side of the line. They outweigh their counterparts from Verona about an average of about 10 to 14 pounds a man.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9.
Hard to run sideways in this weather, you know. You got to run straight ahead.
Ferguson, the wingback, the Anico brothers in the backfield. Martino, quick toss over the middle, intercepted by Bensaveni. Bensaveni intercepts it at the 34, and he's going to return this one inside the 10, inside the 5. A penalty is called on the play, and Bensaveni is down inside the 1-yard line. Todd Bensaveni has put the Ridgers right on the doorstep.
Let's find out what that penalty was like. I didn't see a block down there. Was a clip. Was a clip.
Clip was called, so it will move the ball off the 1-yard line. Todd Bensaveni with his interception. And here's another look at it. Tough holding on to this ball. We've talked about it during the day, and Bensaveni was just waiting for this one.
It's hard to fire that ball, you know. It's a slippery animal, and kind of threw it up for grabs right in the center of the field. I'm looking for the clip. There it is, I believe. I believe we just missed it. Just missed the clip, but there was a clip back there. I saw the beginning of it.
Yeah, one of the linemen came off saying it was his fault. The ball marched back. And that was on the carry. That was Heckel. The ball moved back to the 23. That is where Glen Ridge is starting from.
Well, Heckel's no midget. He's 6'1". He's 175 pounds. He alternates with Makel. And they give him a nice inside punch. Like I say, that fullback position is critical on this football team.
Sasir and Bensaveni, as Glen Ridge shows us.
That's
two
Heckel
split
now
ends
in
to the
there
right.
at fullback.
Townsend had trouble with the snap, so he's going to do the right thing and hold on to the ball himself. He'll lose yardage on the play, probably 6. It'll be 3rd and 11. And Bill, do you train your quarterback that when he has trouble with the snap to then don't even look for a handoff, just try to make the best of something himself?
I train my quarterback not to have any trouble with the snap is what I do. If he does, he's on his own.